All right, Devin, you know what time it is. It's On Our Mind time. And as the years go by, technology has grown immensely. It's actually kind of scary how much it's grown.
It is so scary.
And especially when it comes to spending money, you know, now we have, you know, you can pay from your phone. We have Tap to Pay, we have Venmo, all of these sorts of things. So for today's On Our Mind, I ask, which do you prefer, cash or card?
Well, it depends on how big the purchase is, or if the place is charging those card fees or not. But I'm going to go with the restaurant approach or whatever. But anyway, if they're charging a card fee, I'm going to go with cash is king.
I'm a card girl. I just, you know, it's a whole thing having to go to the ATM and take the money out, and you know, that's like an extra stop. If I just have the card, I can just go in and do whatever. You know what I mean?
Boo.
Come on. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love cash. Cash is so fun to hold. But like, it's such a hassle having to go and get it and having to do all of the things. And it's so nice because like, if you have a card and you're buying things online, which I have a problem doing, you can just,
so you just buy stuff online all the time?
I do buy stuff online. It's kind of a problem.
Yeah.
And that's another thing too. It's just so convenient if I have my information in this like shopping cart. I can just buy whatever I want.
I am a mix when it comes to spending. Now, if a place does not have a card fee, I will use the card.
Right.
But if there's a place, like many places these days that have the card fee, I will use cash because it does save you money. Now, one thing I have learned, and many of you probably do or maybe don't know this, tips. If you leave a digital tip, they do get taxed.
They do.
So if you are leaving a tip for a waiter or waitress or anything, leave that tip in cash.
I know, that is one thing that I'm always like, dang it, I don't have cash for a tip. I always feel so bad.
I know, right? You gotta leave that tip in cash because digital tips do get taxed. And if you're gonna be paying the overall bill in your card, at the very least, leave the tip in cash.
Sure. So you're team cash for the most part.
I am team in cash for the most part, especially for anything that has a card fee.
Right. I think I'm team card. It's just so convenient. And maybe too convenient for me.
Yeah, now I have a debit card, so if I see places that say we do not charge a debit card, then I'll probably use my debit card. But I always keep cash on me because obviously, if I again, that card fee.
Right, and I respect that. I'm glad to know where you stand, and I'm glad we had this little debate.
And some places obviously don't accept cards. So
that's another thing. That's a whole other layer. We can get into that another day, I think.